You can see what's happening right now with Hurricane Helene. That is down to the south. It moved overland. It is inland. Now it is into areas of Georgia, and that northern part of that eye wall, what is left of that eye wall, is bearing down on Valdosta right now. Here you can see that really heavy rain that's moving in right now. Valdosta is right up here. Angelina Salcido is there live right now. We checked with her just a few moments ago. We were seeing the conditions deteriorate during her live shot. Angelina, again, we want you guys to be safe, but are you seeing those conditions getting worse?
Definitely changed for sure. Just maybe within the last 15 minutes or so, probably even less. The power has continued to flicker on and off. We're hearing a lot of different pops that are happening in the distance far away from us as these wind gusts continue to get even heavier and the storm passes through the southern part of Georgia. Now, this is what the Valdosta area has been waiting for, essentially, is to see what the hurricane force winds were actually going to feel like, what they were going to look like. And you guys are taking a look at them right now. The wind has just been whipping through this area here. They are getting hammered and pounded by rain as this storm comes through. And like Chris was explaining to you guys a little bit earlier, this is the dirty side of the storm. And so these are the heaviest wind gusts, some of the heaviest wind gusts that we are going to continue to see as the storm makes its way up north to Metro Atlanta. The ground here, extremely saturated. And so they're expecting to see some of the trees that are in these neighborhoods eventually come down. They're hoping that many don't. But already we have thousands of people without power in Lowndes County and Valdosta as well. I spoke to a woman at a shelter earlier today. She was telling me that every single time a storm like this comes through, she loses power. And honestly, it's gotten to the point where even if it's not a super strong storm like this one that we're seeing right now, the power will still go out. And so that lets you know how susceptible people are to losing power. And when we spoke to emergency management, they told us that people could lose power for weeks. Power crews are in this area. They're staying at hotels. We passed by several hotels that have the power crew station hunker down. And after they're able to assess what this looks like in the morning, they're going to be heading out at 6 a.m. trying to make sure that power is restored back to people. But Chris, this is definitely different than what we have been feeling throughout our hours here in Valdosta. And this, of course, the strongest side of the storm.
And it really is. And, you know, it's crazy to see what you're seeing. And if y'all want to hold the shot just for a second here while I'm still talking there, this is that northern part of the center of circulation. This is the strongest part of the storm. And what I want, you see those lights flashing there. What I want to stress here with this is, you know, a lot of times you see folks doing live shots on the beach, there on the coast. This is an hour and a half inland from that Big Bend area. And if you're driving there, and this just goes to show you the impact of these hurricane force winds that are into South Georgia right now, and that is that part of that eye wall. No longer really a structured eye still there, but it's that center of circulation. You can see here on radar what we're watching with that really heavy rain coming in on it. The center of the circulation is still down to the south near Interstate 10 there in Florida, but Angelina was experiencing this part of the storm right now in that right front quadrant. That is the strongest part of the storm based on that forward motion that's moving up toward the north. So again, they're staying safe. Angelina has covered hurricanes before. Her video journalist with her, Tyson, has been in numerous hurricanes before. They know how to cover these storms and stay safe at the same time. But again, we're stressing for them to stay safe there too. There's that circulation. Again, it's been over land for a little while. It's going to keep moving up to the north very quickly, pretty much moving up 75 through the Macon area, through the Atlanta area. We're thinking the center of circulation might be just a little bit more over to the east of Atlanta as it pushes on through. But still, all of us are going to be experiencing those very heavy rains from this system as it keeps moving. Here's another look at the track. It moves up toward the north here. Once it goes to Atlanta, it'll be a tropical storm, but it'll maintain hurricane strength up north of Macon into areas like Spalding County, Pike and Lamar County, still hurricane strength. Then a strong tropical storm, 65-mile-an-hour winds here through Atlanta, and then pushing up to the north and falling apart a little bit.